If you want to know the best 3-part film series with a connected story, you should definitely watch our picks for the best movie trilogies.
Number 10. Iron Man Trilogy, directed by Jon Favreau. I am Iron Man. Those are the iconic words that define this legendary trilogy, as well as the whole Marvel Cinematic Universe as we know it today. It follows the cynical but true genius, Tony Stark, on a journey of self-discovery during which he makes himself become the Iron Man, a superhero made possible by technology and its wearer's brilliance. Number 9. The Hobbit Trilogy, directed by Peter Jackson. Being a prequel to the legendary Lord of the Rings trilogy, this story gives the world of Middle-earth depth by crafting the beginning of it all. We follow the halfling Bilbo on his journey alongside a group of dwarfs who could not be more different to create a bond that needs to overcome orcs, magic, and even dragons.
You have no equal on this earth.
I am almost tempted to let you take it, if only to see Oakenshield suffer. Watch it destroy him.
Number 8.
Before we get started, does anyone want to get out?
As one of Marvel's most beloved and iconic figures, the Captain America trilogy not only creates a hero that couldn't be more careful and heartfelt, but proves again and again to go further than his powers would allow, only to save the world. As the man who fell from time, Steve Rogers must face evil enemies, lost friends, and unpredictable obstacles.
I just want you to know, Cap, it's impersonal!
It kind of feels personal.
Number 7. Back to the Future Trilogy, written by Robert Zemeckis. Experience one of the most popular movie series of all time with charming humor, revolutionary visual techniques, and iconic characters. Follow the adventures of a high school student, Marty McFly, and an eccentric scientist, Dr. Emmett Brown, as they use a DeLorean time machine to travel to different periods in history.
When this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
Number 6.
So listen, here's the deal. This is what we should do. You should get off the train with me here in Vienna and come check out the town.
What?
Come on, it'll be fun. Come on.
The Before Trilogy is a romance film series directed by Richard Linklater. It follows the relationship between two characters, Jesse and Celine, as they meet, fall in love, and grow together over the course of 18 years. The films are known for their realistic portrayal of relationships and their ability to capture the complexities and ups and downs of love. If you're a fan of romantic dramas with beautiful locations and rich poetic dialogue, it's a must-watch.
You know, we kind of wrote these little declarations of love to each other at the end of the summer and, promised we would keep writing forever and, meet again very soon.
Did you?
Number 5.
Master Windu, how pleasant of you to join us.
This party's over.
The Star Wars Prequel Trilogy is a series of epic space opera films written and directed by George Lucas that was released from 1999 to 2005. The story describes what had taken place 3 decades before the events of Episode 4, A New Hope. They focus on Anakin Skywalker as a Jedi and his mentor Obi-Wan Kenobi. The series shows how the two, now enemies, were once, and the tragedy of Anakin's fall to the dark side of the Force. Find out how the Galactic Republic became the Galactic Empire under Sith Lord Darth Sidious.
I must say you're here sooner than expected.
In the name of the Galactic Senate of the Republic, you're under arrest, Chancellor.
Are you threatening me, Master Jedi?
The Senate will decide your fate.
I am the Senate.
Number 4.
Get it onto it before sunrise. They might hit the button when it starts.
When what starts?
War.
The Dark Knight Trilogy is a superhero film series directed by Christopher Nolan. without a doubt one of the most important superhero trilogies out there. It also includes the most daring and loved superhero. The Dark Knight Trilogy is the rise of infamous title character Batman to become the Knight of Gotham, fighting for good in a troubled and corrupt city. Along the way, he is tested by his opponents to grow a true legend.
I don't want to kill you. What would I do without you? Go back to ripping off mob dealers? No. No, you complete me.
Number 3.
If he had come to me in friendship, then the scum that ruined your daughter would be suffering this very day.
The Godfather Trilogy is a crime drama film series that consists of 3 films, directed by Francis Ford Coppola, inspired by the novel of the same name by Mario Puzo, starring Marlon Brando, Al Pacino, and Robert De Niro. The film follows the trials of the Italian-American mafia Corleone family, whose patriarch, Vito Corleone, rises to be a major figure in American organized crime, and how his youngest son, Michael Corleone, becomes his successor. The first movie is seen by many as one of the greatest films of all time, while The Godfather Part 2 is viewed as the best sequel in cinematic history.
My offer is this. Nothing. Not even the fee for the gaming license, which I would appreciate if you would put up personally.
Number 2.
Sir, the possibility of successfully navigating an asteroid field is approximately 3,720 to 1.
Never tell me the odds.
Star Wars Original Trilogy is a space opera film series created by George Lucas. Irreversibly changing the destiny of cinema to come, the original Star Wars trilogy sets loose the epic saga of Luke Skywalker and his friends on their mission to save the galaxy from the evil Empire. Combining war movie with space opera, the original Star Wars trilogy is an unforgettable film series for generations to come.
An elegant weapon for a more civilized age. For over 1,000 generations, the Jedi Knights were the guardians of peace and justice in the Old Republic.
Before we unveil movie number 1, here are a few honorable mentions.
What truth? That you are a slave, Neo. Like everyone else, you were born into bondage. Born into a prison that you cannot smell or taste or touch. A prison for your mind.
Play long enough, you never change the stakes, the house takes you. Unless, when that perfect hand comes along, you bet big, and then you take the house.
Been practicing this speech, haven't you?
A little bit. Did I rush it? Felt like I rushed it.
No, it was good. I liked it. Team beat things harsh.
Peter?
Yeah?
Are you all right?
I'm fine.
Any better this morning? Any change?
Change? Yeah. Big change.
Number 1.
Ride out and meet them.
For death and glory.
For Rohan. For your people.
The Lord of the Rings is an epic fantasy adventure film series directed by Peter Jackson. This all-time iconic movie trilogy tells the story of Middle-earth, a place of peace and easiness. At least, that's how it seems. But dark forces are on the horizon, and a group of friends who couldn't be more unsuitable for this mission have to go on the adventure of their lives to save everything they ever lived for.
Do you agree with our list? Please let us know in the comments. If you want to know more about a particular movie in this list, you can check out our links in the video description. And for more top 10 movie videos, be sure to subscribe to communiTV.